Second round review of this Chattanooga whiskey. Straight bourbon whiskey, cask strength 111 proof. When I reviewed this the first time, I was definitely overcome in a good way by the high malt content. This bottle, my wife and I picked up my wife's not going to drink it, when we were in Nashville, Tennessee. I picked it up at the airport. Whole story in and of itself of being checked in twice, having to go through security twice, another story. But this is 75 corn, yellow corn, 25% malt, but that malt consists of malted rye, caramel malted barley, and the key one for me is the honey malted barley, because I taste a very prominent honey taste, honey malt taste, and that's where it's coming from. And for me, and I'm going to have another sip at this now, for me, this was kind of like, I'm not a big American single malt guy. I've tried some. I just kind of really never 100%, got across the finish line on those. And this kind of made me maybe want to look into that a little bit more, because it's still a bourbon. 3/4 of this is corn, but that 25% malt, which by standards of bourbon is a definitely a high malt content. Malted barley is usually kind of like the very low part of the mash bill, many times single digits of percentage, if not, 10, 12% maximum. But definitely that malt, especially with the caramel malted barley and most specifically the honey malted, really definitely puts a definite impact in it. These are all called Tennessee High Malt, so it's not just the cask strength that has it, but the other ones too. But this one is 111 proof. Unfiltered single batch, not single barrel, single batch. So nice color on this one. We're going to take, it's been sitting around, I've had a couple of sips of it, but we're going to come back to it now. Now, right there, I'm getting honey and caramel. So although it's the minority of the mash bill, that 25%, that quarter of it really stands out. I'm definitely getting the honey and caramel from that malt. Cheers. It's really good, and it really makes me actually want to explore high malt contents American single malts more. Now, the only problem finding this is that I didn't find it here. Again, I found it in Nashville International Airport, coming home from Nashville, Tennessee. They had an entire section in the airport just dedicated, obviously, to their local whiskey, Tennessee. I say Tennessee whiskey, I don't mean literally Tennessee whiskey. I mean anything from Tennessee, including bourbon. This is a bourbon. It's labeled a bourbon, but I think there's a couple of places here and there, but basically, I would say if you like American single malts and you don't mind a high malt content, I think this is definitely something worth giving it a shot. I can't say if it's going to be a rebuy, because I don't think I could even find it, but if it was available and I saw it or saw another one of these, I certainly would pick something up. Maybe I'd pick something else up from them, but I really like what they do with this mash bill. The high malt content, but not just that, the way they do it. And I'm telling you, that honey in there, the caramel in there, but definitely that honey portion of that, the honey malted barley is really good. One more. Definitely a really nice pour. Cheers.